we're back. It's been a little bit. I've had some other videos that I wanted to get out, but some things have been done in a little bit of time that I've been away from the world. I have been on the world a couple times. We have 3 out of our 5 beacons set up, and they have our like red color that like matches the channel, which is awesome. I love it, except for one thing. Oh gosh, this is terrible. When you even get up here to the next layer, you can't see the beams. You can't see them from anywhere except the ground floor. So that kind of sucks a little bit. It'd be fun and cool if you could see them from up there, but you know, I guess it is what it is. I've also done a little bit of decorating. You see here, we've gotten some of this floor laid out. There'll probably be some more things done, but this is the basics of what it's supposed to look like. So I'm very happy with how that's coming along as well. But we have a big project to do, a big project to finish. We have, in the last episode, we set up our like the first half of our super duper super smelter of doom. It's gonna do, I don't even remember how many it is, like 350 furnaces. I think I have to double check that number. I think it's 350 furnaces that we're gonna be doing from this thing. And now it's time to actually go and set that up. I think those things, it's all gonna set up like right here ish. And didn't I thought I marked on the wall. I did. I even went and measured out where our different layers are, I think, gonna go. And I think this is it right here. There's gonna be furnaces at this level, and at this level right here. Are those even the same? Oh no, I did 2 different options. And I think I like the option that has them higher up. It gives me more room to put decoration down through here. And also there's going to be some other bits and pieces happening. It's going to be really cool. So I guess first things first, I'm going to take care of some of the easy parts, because some of this is kind of easy. Some of it is going to be a little bit more to it. But let's start with the easy part, which is just placing down our 350 furnaces. Okay, I got all the furnaces in. I got them spread out evenly. I have 8 left, and this is the path that our mine cart's gonna go. Remember, this isn't the most efficient way to do it, of course, because we would just want everything to be right beside our setup here so we could just start running the furnaces right away. Instead, though, what we're gonna have to, because it just looks cool, especially with the whole plan I have for up here, is we're gonna have the chest mine cart there. It's gonna go out and up here, and it's going to go across the bottom row on all sides, and then go up, and then go across the middle row on all sides, and then go up, and then go across the top row on all sides. And I have 8 furnaces left over from like evenly splitting things up. So I think what we're going to do, is we're just going to hide these here in the wall. They don't need to be like part of the aesthetics in any way. Oh gosh. We just need to be able to smelt those extra items to have everything work evenly. So we'll just go ahead and pop ourselves right in here, I think. Oh, hello. This should be fine. It's no big deal. And then we'll just put them like just inside the wall here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I'll just make sure to hook all of these up with everything else as we go. And then we will, of course, oh, that went up. I did that wrong. There we go. And then once we get to that point, we shall loop that back down and through. But now I have the fun part, the expensive part of we got to put in hoppers to everything. We need hoppers to go in the back of every furnace and then in the bottom of every furnace. And then all of these hoppers are going to be like our output hoppers are going to lead to somewhere specific, which I will show you guys once we get to that point. I went through and put all of the hoppers in for the whole system. We have the item input hoppers on the top. On the bottom, our output hoppers all lead to a center hopper for each section, which we will later use to send the items out to our storage. And then the fuel input hoppers are set up in the back. Next, we need to actually connect everything together via rails. So we'll go through the wall of each section with some minecart tracks. Our first section of rail will come from down below and meet up about here. So from this spot here, we will mine ourselves up to the right Y level and stair our way up until we get there. And there we go. Also, just to keep track of the blocks I place rails on, I'll put down some wool blocks to mark them. As we go through running all the rail lines, one fun part is trying to get the rails to go up a level. This can be tricky as I can't always remember which way to place the blocks going up around turns and have the minecart rails still all connect up properly, so I'm sure this will work perfectly fine. And this right here will complete our rail line floor. It's at this moment I realized I'm dumb. I planned everything here, laid out all the rail lines, and it wasn't until just now that I realized I don't have a way to input fuel into all the furnaces. So what we're gonna have to do is make another one of these input systems with the mine carts to send out and the boat to input our fuel into, and probably set it up beside this one. And then for the input up here, I did center the current input to the wall here. So I think what we'll do to fix this is punch a hole in the wall here and put another input on the other side of our current one. If you're thinking right now, Prowl, why not just use a chest mine cart and send the items through the system that way? Well, doing that would require I manually load each chest mine cart with 350 fuel to send, and have the cart take the 5 minutes to go through the whole system before it makes its way back to me. I plan on using bamboo slabs for fuel, which only smelt 1.5 items per slab. So using anything else like kelp blocks, coal blocks, blaze rods, or anything else like that will likely just end up getting wasted. But anyways, it's time for a live stream so I can fix all of my oversights here, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, some work has been done. A stream has occurred, and a second input is here. I don't like how that's scooted over a little bit, but I think it's still fine. We got everything set up on stream. Basically took a little bit of time, but we mirrored what was over here somewhat. Maybe the hoppers are laid out a little bit different, but they all go up there. We tested it. It works. Every single one of these gets the same amount of items to it. It splits up evenly, and I got a little bit of a weird number when we were running our hopper mine carts through here, our chest mine carts through here. We weren't getting the number of, we were getting like 170 something, or I'm sorry, 370 something items in the chest mine cart. It wasn't good, because we planned for 350. It was supposed to be 350. I did some fiddling around. We dropped this guy down to 24 items instead of 25 like I did in the test world. Maybe it's just due to lag with all the hoppers. I don't know. But we did a little bit of fiddling around. It's fine. We now get 352 to 356 items per chest mine cart that is sent through. There is always going to be a little bit of variance in this. And if we're going to go up here in a second to our final furnaces, but we have to do one more thing, which is we need to bring some lines in right here. Actually, it probably needs to be even higher than that. It probably needs to be like up here somewhere. We need to bring in those chest mine carts once they're all emptied out and done, and we need to send them back into the system here. So I'm thinking we're going to do something with a cactus to break the chest mine carts, but first we need to get everything here. I think we're going to bring them in like right up there. So I want to dig a hole to this coordinate right here. Maybe we bring them both in right here, and then we can just like send them over and down the holes they need to. So we're gonna write down this coordinate 524 -17 602. All right, let's see if we can stick the landing here. Yes, we did. Okay, so we added in some extra hoppers here, or some extra furnaces. Before we had it brought to 350. Now there's 360 here. So I have more furnaces than what I should ever need in the system, which is good. That's what we want. And I will have another separate output here. We'll figure out how I'm going to send that stuff out and get it to the system later. But for now, we have the output set up the same. So this is where we need to go to get over. But this is where we need to start from to get over to that 524 -17 602. So we're actually already at the 524. We're past that. So I think what we'll do is like, we're going to curve these this way. I think like this. And we're gonna go this way till we get to the 602. And actually, now that I think about it, we should start going down so we get to the -17. Looks like I need to get a little bit deeper. Let's maybe try turning it around a little bit this way. Okay, yep, and this is where we need to get to right here. So we'll be able to curve these around and get them there, no problem. I'm going to go back through and lay down all of the wool that we're going to need for this, and then we'll get the minecart tracks run down there. The main thing with running the minecart tracks is really just simply that we need to make sure that we have power. And I think we're going to do a powered rail like every, I don't know, like 4 regular minecart tracks. I'll show you what that looks like once we get there. Okay, I think I have everything already. I need to wait up here. Maybe we'll like make a little staircase up this way, and we'll grab some free diamonds, because why not? Okay, now we're up here. Let's figure out how exactly this is gonna work, because I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not totally sure the safety of doing this. The idea is that we send a minecart chest through. It rockets into a cactus, it breaks, and it falls down into the hopper. Now, I don't think it'll do that at this level. I don't think. And then also, I don't know the chances of the chest minecart breaking either. Is it possible that this gets destroyed? Oh. Well, that worked. Give me all of your chest minecarts. Okay, after some fiddling around, of course, we were trying to drop the minecarts down here after they break. And, well, some of them were getting destroyed. So, I don't know why I was fixated on this method. This just works a whole lot better. I've done 2 things here to make sure 0 chest minecarts get destroyed. First, that's a hopper right there. Second, I buried or like installed or put in a hopper minecart inside of the sand block. So we're gonna do that right here really quick, just in case that's a little tip or trick that you don't know. First though, we gotta go down here and put in our hoppers. Okay, that guy is up here, and we'll have to make sure that doesn't stay lit up, so that should do the trick. Next thing we need is sand there, and we need to put the hopper minecart I have in my inventory inside of the sand here. Super duper easy to do. Let's get these guys out the way real quick. Install a couple rails. This needs to sit on top of a hopper actually, so we need to do that right there. Put a hopper facing into here. Now put the sand on top of the hopper, place the hopper minecart down, push it in, and it's now buried inside of the block. So now anything that comes anywhere close to this thing right here is going to get sucked up by that hopper minecart, and then will get automatically put into the hopper and then get fed into the system. Let's go ahead and get rid of these so we could place down our cactus right here. And although I don't think we need it, we're going to put a block over top here as well. I did test this multiple times. This is a 100% success rate. Where did I lost my rail. There we go. This is a 100% success rate for making sure we do not lose any chest minecarts. This makes the system in terms of rails complete all the way around. There's only one way to know for sure though. These dispensers are currently empty right now. Let's grab 2 minecart chests, and we're just going to send them around the system. I don't care that they don't need to have stuff in them. We just want to make sure they make it all the way around. So we're going to place one here, and we're going to place one here. We're going to send those guys out. They're going to be kind of hard to follow and find if they get stuck. So I think we should be able to go up here. Aha, there they go. And ooh, with our speed too, we can keep up with these. Almost anyways. They're a little bit faster than I am, it looks like. But overall, this is not bad. Oh. Okay, easy fix. Good to follow them now. That way, if they get stuck later, they're not going to be that hard to find. All right, up they go the next floor. This is the last floor before they go down. Oh yeah, look at it go. Come on, be in the chest. How do I get down? Boom. And boom. We have success. Now to fill these guys up. All right, so now we're on to the next and one of the final phases of this, which is we need to set up for the like item movement system. Our system is going to move the items around and get them to where they need to go. And I know what I want to do with this. I don't necessarily 100% know how I want it to look yet, though. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But here's the basics of it, okay? We're going to set up dispensers at each one of these little downspouts, or droppers anyways, that'll at each one of these downspouts that will shoot items out. And they're gonna shoot them out into a little, like, I guess kind of a river or stream or whatever, a water stream that will take them around and then take them to a storage area. So we could go in any direction, doesn't really matter. We'll probably like start from here, right? And we'll shoot them out and then they'll go around. They'll loop around and then they will end up at a storage area, maybe somewhere over here. Maybe like they'll go into the wall here, go up an item elevator of some sort, and like just a water vader, and then they'll drop into a storage area where we have some chests over here. I think that sounds pretty good. Now, I want this thing to kind of look river-ish like. I don't want it to just look like a regular like item stream, but I have no clue how I'm going to accomplish that. Or maybe I can't. Maybe that's just going to have to be how it looks. I don't know. So I'm going to start chopping out some blocks and get some water buckets, maybe a water source down here, get some ice, start throwing some items around and seeing exactly what we can do to make this look the way that we want it to look. Okay, so step number one of this is to see how far out the items even shoot. So I think what we will do is maybe pillar up like right here and then place a dropper right there, a dropper right here, and a dropper right here. And now we just need to trigger each one of these off a few times. Maybe we'll put different items. I don't really have a lot of different, I have a few different items. I'll put some different items in each one just to see how far they get shot out at each level. Oh man, that's pretty far. It goes all the way to the edge. Okay. And oh, but you know what I can do? I actually had a plan where I'm going to be dropping, they're going to drop straight down. They're actually going to drop straight down. I don't even need to do this. They'll drop straight down within like a fair range, right? I'm going to block off the front. So let's say our river, our water, or whatever really will only have to go straight from there to here. And then we can kind of take it along some curvy paths. It could even like cut into here. It might be kind of cool. I don't know. We just have to find a way to make sure it stays a stream going all the way around. That way our water doesn't, oh, I forgot to make a water source actually. That way our items don't get stuck in it. Okay, we're going to try some stuff out. We'll have the water kind of like just go across and it'll go in here. Like it'll kind of disappear into there. The items will keep flowing through and then they'll come out this way and it'll come out that wall and then go in that wall and then come out that wall, go in this wall. And then from here, oh, this will be cool. At least we can do something fun with it. So it'll go in here. It'll secretly hit some type of little like item elevator, water elevator, go up, go over, and then it'll waterfall out into the storage. This is going to be amazing. Okay, I'm super excited. Okay, I have an even more fun plan. First of all, I love this. We can make it look pretty and cool later, but I love the idea of it. But get this, right? First of all, let's see. I'm using temporary blocks to do this. We're going to change. We'll put in more like permanent blocks for this sometime later, I think. But watch this, right? I'm going to do this right here. Now I'm going to, I know I don't have to run. I really don't need, yeah, I do need to run hoppers here, don't I? Or do I not? Let's do this. If I put solid blocks here, yeah, items just sit in here because the water's flowing down. It's not flowing over. Which is fine. I can pretty much print hoppers at this point. I have so much, or I can get so much iron whenever I need to. We'll just put 5 hoppers here like this, right? That stops the water flow coming down. But what if we continue that water flow down as though the hoppers are filtering out the items, but no. But they're not filtering out the water. Again, we'll come up with some cool, clever way to hide this. Maybe we'll box it in a little bit bigger or something. I don't know what the exact like answer or method to this will be, but just kind of stick with me here for just a second. I can put water up here in all of these spots, flow water down. Actually, I can even waterlog the hoppers. That saves me a little bit of vertical space. Oh, this is gonna look really cool. Yeah. Me like. I like this a lot. And then what we could do is kind of like punch out a little like pond here, something. Basically, something to just be interesting and cool. And then to make this even more interesting and more cool, something like that. Maybe we even like flow it out even more. I don't know. That's pretty neat. When we actually decorate this whole area, that's going to look absolutely awesome. I'm super happy. But now look at this. We now have item input. So I really think we're at the last step here, which is a full-blown test. Let's get a whole bunch of bamboo slabs together and load this thing up. Okay, I got bamboo slabs for days. Let's go ahead and put down, I think I did like 16 shulker boxes full of bamboo slabs. I want to say this should last me for a little while, but I really have no idea how long this will last me. But what I do know is I'm going to empty these guys out like this. And now for the load. Remember, this is unloading at 16 times hopper speed. That's pretty quick. That is pretty quick. I can still unload faster than it can, but regardless, it's about as fast you're going to get without throwing everything into a water stream. I guess while we wait for that to unload, we can go down and we can, we're missing some redstone dust there. I did have a water incident earlier here too. That should fix that problem. Any other problems down here? Nope, we have not wired up a way to turn the system on and off yet manually. Oh no, did I empty this out, the side out first? I did not. We got to manually empty this thing out. Test number 1 did not go especially well, mostly because there was a couple places that I was missing some levers. So like carts got stuck and started bouncing back and like all sorts of crazy stuff. So that's not good. Also, no, that looks fine. And then that just kind of messed up everything from there. Like I was getting like bamboo left over in these guys. So bamboo was coming down through. So I really don't know what to think right now. So I think what we're going to do is this. We're going to do a very planned test. I'm going to get, I think 6 stacks. So a little bit more than what my system will do down there. I'm going to get 6 stacks of items to run through and see what happens. I think I have stone over here actually. So we could do, where is it? Right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should mean we can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems to be pulling in at the appropriate rate. Everything's coming down here. And I'm going to run 1 cart. Just 1. I think to do that, I want to do this. Let it dispense 1 cart and let that cart do its thing. And then let's see if we can stand here and watch that guy come through and light up, hopefully, every single furnace. Here we go. Oh, looking good. Oh, not looking good. No. Looking good. Oh, we missed one right here. Oh. That probably just means something stuck in the system. Like there's something fell into the hopper or into the furnace. Yes. Okay. So that's good. Oh, we got another one over here. Another piece of I don't even know where that came from. That's good. All of those are good. All of those are good. No, I can't fly right. Oh, okay. All of these. And it made it to here and then stopped. That should be... like all of these ones right here should be all overflow. I should never get more than that. Let's do a bigger load. That I'm going to call that one a success. What could I use? What could I smelt a lot of? I know. Something I actually need to smelt a lot of. We have a lot of ores. Okay, I got a couple shulker boxes of some raw copper. So let's throw all this out and load it all in. And then I've noticed one more problem that I'm going to have to solve. I don't know that we're going to solve it today, but I have an idea of how I am going to solve it at the very least. I totally just put a shulker box in here. We need to retrieve that because that's going to mess up the system. Prowl, good luck finding out where it went. Okay, I think we're good. So let's turn this thing on. Actually, before I do, we might be able to fix this thing now. So here's the problem is whenever I have the system turned on, it keeps sending carts out. And if we keep sending out carts, that's going to create a problem because then I'm going to have carts sitting here when I don't want carts sitting here. So I think what we need to have happen is like, maybe we always have the system turned on. We still probably would have an on-off switch, but we leave the system turned on and it will continually pulse these. But if a hopper, if one of these hoppers is detected as empty, then we want this to be turned off because we don't want it to pulse. All right. Here, I want to make sure this doesn't send a cart in there and mess me up again. So what should happen is this thing is full. This thing's allowed to tick. As soon as this hopper empties, this repeater gets locked. No other ticks can go through, right? So like if I turn this on, it shouldn't be able to tick it. Ha ha ha, we're a genius. Okay, super cool, super cool. All right, this is awesome. Let's put back our rails. I broke a couple of these. How do I keep getting cactus in here? Oh, cactus keeps growing. Look, I probably have it in here too. How do I make cactus not grow? I can't put anything above it, right? That'll break it. Ah, I can. Okay, problem solved. Okay, ultimate test now. Turn this on. This should be allowed to tick, but it can't because I took all the stuff out of it. Now it should be allowed to tick. There we go. And then that should be, oh God, can I even get out of here now? Here we go. Now this should go through and drop off at all of the furnaces. Looking good, looking good. Yes, and carts are coming every 10 seconds as intended. Oh, this is fun. It's fun seeing them all going. We're gonna have to make these things visible. And this is the last one. And it's mostly empty because it would have sent one last cart out, I think. Which is fine. That last cart may have been partially filled. But so now I should look down here. It's possible, really none of these should have anything left in them. They should all be empty. Now this will keep going. It'll keep ticking, it'll keep running, but this can't. Look, we have no items in the system. It works. We're geniuses. This is amazing. Except for the fact I have to make the item output system. Okay, let's figure out the last part of our functionality. I did not grab all of the blocks I needed. We'll use these ones here. I'm not going to use final blocks. We're going to worry about the decor part a little bit later. I just want to make sure functionally this does what I want it and need it to do. So, I guess let's do the front first. I'm guessing this is gonna do what I want it to do. I need to be able to crouch on a block. Let's kind of go down. And actually, I think I want to go over like this. Something like this right here. Okay? And maybe even this right here. And then I want to do this. And I think when these shoot out, I think they'll go straight down, I believe. Then we can come back here. And then comparator out, repeater, redstone dust, make a clock. And then solid block, dust. And everything gets shot straight down. We could have a little bit of fun with though. We could do something like this instead. Ah, I like that better. And yeah, look, everything flows down. And it should flow around. I may add some extra ice just to get this flow a little bit quicker. Flows around. Flows around. Then it should go up, over, and down here if we're lucky. After a little bit more fiddling around, I got it working as intended, and I think I have it working good enough to where I don't need to mess with it anymore right now. In terms of functionality, like just raw functionality and anything that you guys would need to follow to get this functional, we're done. Everything else is kind of stylistic at this point. How do I want things to look and feel and work and operate just to work in my base? And those things we're going to be doing in stream. If you haven't seen the announcement yet, this right here is the last episode of Bedrock Guide Season 3. It is done. It is over. And the Minecraft Bedrock Guide Season 4 will be beginning with 1.21. This world right here will not go away, though. We still have a lot on it that needs to be done, so this will become my stream world. If you want to keep up with the things that are happening in this world, you're going to have to follow me on stream, either here on YouTube or on Twitch, to catch all of the amazing things that we do here, because there is still quite a bit to do. I appreciate you guys watching today. Make sure you check out Minecraft Bedrock Guide Episode 1. It will be coming your way shortly. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.